What is going on, everybody? I'm the Agron, and today we are playing a little bit of Overwatch. Well, not playing, this is a post-commentary. Until I can figure out how to quite record my voice properly mid-game, I'm going to just be casting these games after. In any case, though, let's get into it. We loaded in on here, I loaded in alone, solo queuing into Gibraltar. When I solo queue, I tend to pick a lot of solo heroes, like healer, like self-sustaining heroes, like Soldier, sometimes Reaper, tiny bit of Reaper, Mei once in a while, but mostly supports and a couple tanks. Zarya's really good. I hadn't had a real chance to play Ana that much, so I was figuring, well, since I'm alone, I doubt there's going to be many supports, but actually, there is one level 7 that joined in and picked out Zenyatta, so that's gonna be nice. 2 supports is a really strong ground to stand on. You don't see that a lot in solo queue, though. I prefer it personally. I prefer having 2 supports, whether it's Lucio and Mercy, or Zenyatta and Lucio, or Symmetra and Mercy are pretty good, but they're a little redundant together. Given her teleporter doesn't work if Mercy revives people. You see me right here, I'm trying to peek at the enemy snipers without them seeing me by hiding behind the desk. But I see that their only sniper is not a sniper, that is not... I believe when I saw it, I think it was a McCree. So... I hit all pretenses of hiding. I was just trying to get the drop off people. So, I practiced my shots a little bit here because... if you didn't know, Ana's weapon is both hit scan and projectile. From hip fire, it is a projectile, and from scope fire, it is in fact a hit scan weapon. Hit scan weapons, you know, instantly hit once you fire. The server determines whether it dealt damage or not, and projectile have a travel time. So it's a little tricky switching from the scope mode to the hip fire mode. Right here, I'm trying to get some damage on the Zenyatta. That shield, or that new shield buff keeping him out of my range. Though I think I did put a ding in his health. But I'm not going to risk getting Discord or while there's a McCree out and about. I land the shot on Tracer, but it doesn't matter because she recalled anyway. Again, why I kind of don't like playing solo queue, because the person I was playing with would have known they'd been shot. Here I see a ton of sentries, and there's not a lot I can do there. I wasn't ready. The slowing effect kind of had me trapped there. Ambush Symmetra. So seeing as my sniping game isn't on point right there, I decided to switch to a solid removal for stupid turrets. And we're gonna go Winston and just evaporate these real quick. I get Discord Orb, wait until it gets off me, and then I jump on them. Here's my first big mistake though. There was a Pharah with a concussion blast apparently, and it's sad because like you can watch my jump come off cooldown. Tragedy. She wasn't even trying to get me. Oh well. Back into the fight. It's not like we're very far away. And Winston has great mobility. I haven't played a lot of Winston until recently, and I kind of love get the cheeky little surprise kill right there. I drop a shield here. Did not really imagine they would throw the bomb after I drop the shield, but you know, blocking points are blocking points. That's one bomb we don't have to worry about. That's nice. But they have like 2 tracers, so kind of weird. Alright, this Zenyatta's a little too far out of my range, and I don't have a jump, so I'm gonna let him get away for now before I move in on this Tranquility and hose. And I remember there's a tracer here that tries to get away. My jump got a little wasted there. Zenyatta healing me up like an MVP he is. And right here is the funniest thing ever. I kill him with the jetpack fire and jump. I give him a little hello there because if you didn't know, Winston's jetpack when he jumps does exactly 1 damage. So I kind of found that hilarious that I got a kill with it. You don't see that too often. Alright, pushed our way through to the second point. Winston, I heard the dragon coming. I heard it, and I was not having it. I was not having any of that. I managed to dance around the Zenyatta and my shield and take him down pretty easily. He's a little trickier to kill. I see the Pharah picking off some of our players, so I try to yank her back down to earth. And with the Discord Orb on her, she really doesn't stand a chance against the old Tesla cannon. I'm just gonna bubble over the cart. I was kind of afraid of what was coming, but if you notice, they kind of give us this first half of the hangar for free here. And McCree starts poking me, but nothing I'm too concerned about. I'm gonna go say hello. The flashbang and the Discord orbs make me regret everything I've ever done, so I make a little retreat. I noticed one Torbjorn turret there, but this is again why they kind of gave up this half of the room for us, is they were setting up Torbjorn turrets. Yeah, you heard me, turrets. And sad to say, though, Winston's damage is not particularly great at turret handling, so I'm here to just blow my ult real quick. Disperse the enemy, hopefully give my team a little ground to cover. And I believe I managed to pick up the turret before I die, but the Torbjorn respawns against me. Here I decide to go the one thing I know how to break sentries with, and that's Widowmaker. And I do particularly love playing Widowmaker in this specific part of Gibraltar, the hangar. It's a little round of guerrilla warfare. Plus, if they don't have anyone to contest you up on that shuttle, which is where you'll see me head to, it's not really that fair. Yeah, new Diva defense matrix is kind of hard to get the timing right on these days, but pump a few shots into them. McCree, I imagine McCree was coming back to peak. He gave up on me, so I thought that Torbjorn would come back for a vengeance. I was also wrong about that. I'm wrong about a lot of things. Alright, so we're going to begin breaking these turrets. They're in really good spots that are hard for snipers to get, but if you know what you're doing, it's not that difficult. I got him on a little flick headshot there, but it wasn't quite enough, so I go back and I pick him off, take his turret down. Now we'll focus on the other one. I was not ready for the angle on it, got a little chip damage on me. I'm trying to get an angle where I can hit it right now, where I don't have to take damage, but then again, I just resort to the old. He pops Molten Core. Really though, I'm pretty content to just snipe it from here. Until the other Torbjorn respawns. That I was not, I wasn't paying attention to that. You gotta remember, our respawn times are about 12 seconds, walking from their spawn is about 5, 6. I wasn't paying attention, I was too focused on getting that Molten Core down. But I made him burn it though, so that's a plus. They're having trouble. Just making them suffer is enough. I heard the Tracer and I panicked, but it was ours. Trying to keep my ears open, but you get really panicky as a sniper when you're out in the open. You just hear things and you just freak out. So I decide to double check really quick, and there's no turret there anymore, so Tracer Bomb takes out that turret, and my damage really was negligible there. I get an easy body shot kill on that guy. That Torbjorn just showed up out of nowhere, but he's gone already by the time I pop around the corner. Magic. I think the Diva nuke kind of just obliterated him from reality. I'm shooting this, I'm submachine gunning down this Diva right now because I'm the only one who can hurt her. She's defense matrixing and facing my entire other team. So I decided to do them a favor and just kind of mow it down a little bit. The Roadhog's dead before I can even get a line on him. I see the McCree slip around that back building, so I'm not too trustworthy of going that way. I usually take that position. But instead of going the long way through the building, I'm going to wait for my zipline to cool off here. I try to get the Mercy when she comes down the stairs, but she retreats because her pocket died. Which makes sense. I get a little chip damage on her, which earns me a portion of the elimination there. Once again, trying to get an angle around the defense matrix for my team. While that's happening, I didn't realize the Torbjorn turret was there. But I get away in time. Snag myself a health kit, and we're back in the fight. Get an angle on the gun. Really should have been aiming at the Torbjorn there. That's a big mistake on my part, though. The Torbjorn was Discord orbed, and he had no idea I was looking at him. I could have taken him out, and he couldn't have Molten Cord. But from here on in, we're just kind of pushing it in. I'm watching over everyone. Get the sights up, get the wall hacks up. Watch over. Take out the Hanzo there. Or the fucking McCree. Not how it does. Drop down barely. I want to say perfect because I want to sound like I'm a skilled player, but I barely got out of that one. Out of that nuke. I ain't gonna lie. Alright, this Roadhog seems to be shooting someone I care about, like a teammate. So I try to hit him a little bit, but he hides around a corner for a moment. And get a Hanzo pick. There goes the pig. She's defense matrixing and just staring at me. And here's where I should pay attention to the surroundings. I should have been listening for that McCree. McCree is pretty loud. Here he doesn't get much of a high noon. I think he gets, yeah, another kill. But it's on our Zenyatta, which is disappointing. I am disappointed in myself. I could have taken that McCree if I had just turned. Well, maybe not. McCree is very good at close range, but you know what I mean. I kind of just gave him the free kill and I gave him the high noon. Now here I decided to go for a different angle. I try to go up a little higher. And I'm trying to sneaky, get some cheeky shots on the divas and stuff from behind their shields. I hear the nuke going, and I wait for it, then crouching up right over. I get the body shot on the McCree, and I decide to just finish him off before he can take our Zenyatta. Don't want him. Don't want to risk that. And it's a pretty easy game from there. I have a little back and forth. It's Bastion. It's pretty self-explanatory. So that was a pretty good game, just demonstrating a little bit of a decisive hero switching. I think Winston, because we needed to get a push through that main area. Once we're there, I decided to use a little bit of Widowmaker to break their stationary defenses. She's a high damage, long range character. Turrets can't really handle her. So I did my best for the team, and we seemed to pull through. I mean, that's Zenyatta though. In any case, yeah, that was Gibraltar. Anyway, guys, I'm going to expect more games like this. I've been the Agron. You guys have been awesome. I'll see you all next time.